In celebration of hitting 100 subscribers, I'm tidying up my workspace. Seriously, thank you all so much. I didn't expect to ever hit 100 subscribers in just a few months. I know that probably seems like a small number to most channels, but for me, it's a big deal. And I'm grateful for every single subscriber. So, again, thank you. So, a little background on my working space. My husband and I are lucky enough to have a 2-bedroom apartment, and we've been using the second space as a catch all for books, collections, crafts, and a computer space. It's not a large space, so weaving can be a bit cramped, especially warping. Since I started working more and more on weaving and other projects, we've decided this needs to be more of a studio and not storage. So the first step is to declutter and reorganize and clean up a bit. Weeding my yarn collection was definitely the most frustrating part of this process. What's not in this video is the amount of just stuff that's already been donated or thrown out. A few months ago, I had double the crafting supplies at least for so many different crafts, not just fiber arts. I spent a few days decluttering and donating. Any craft that I had not worked on in a year or more, and there were several, I donated those materials. I limited myself to just 3 crafts and donated the rest. Other people get the supplies, and those supplies don't spend years rotting on my shelves. I discovered that limiting my craft supplies actually had the benefit of motivating me to craft more. It helped take away the analysis paralysis and the decision fatigue of having so much stuff. The next step with this room is going to be to consolidate all of our books into another room and then move some leftover crafting supplies and some shelves in here. We also need to continue decluttering and donating to make more space. That's a work in progress, but I'm gaining more space all the time. I've even noticed I'm able to do longer direct warps now because I have more room for my table. It's super easy for working spaces to get cluttered. I try to tidy up this space once a week. It does help keep me motivated and makes the space more inviting. The more I've decluttered this space, the easier it is to keep clean. It's not perfect, but it's a whole lot better than it was before. And I'm going to call that a win. And hubby needs to go through these to see what he wants to keep or donate or try to sell. And then we're going to move those and then bring a shelf in here for me to kind of disperse more of my craft supplies. Make it more like my studio instead of just kind of a half storage space. Hubby's art supplies. These are glued down and they're fun to use. I may do a video on them at some point. There's quite a few on the internet, but I really, really like these. They're just kind of fun to make quick scarves or hats. I'll do another update on this space once I hit 200 subscribers. By then, this space should be an actual studio. Next week's video is going to be a how-to, tentatively titled How to Not Get Neat Edges on Your Weaving. I'm having fun with this one. I'll see y'all next week.